Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka GLauren33. I'm back with another video on the channel for y'all today. And today we are looking at Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 47. Alright, the leaks for the chapter came out last night, but I didn't want to do a video on it because I knew the full chapter was going to be released a couple hours later. Alright, so I thought it would be better just to do a full chapter review instead of doing leaks last night and then having to come back, just a couple hours later to do the chapter review. It would have been kind of pointless. Alright, especially with the way YouTube pushes videos and all that other stuff. But never mind that, we have the full chapter for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 47. Alright, and we're gonna see one thing that we saw from the leaks is we're gonna see Majin Buu versus Moro. So I'm very excited to see that. I don't think we're gonna see Goku and Vegeta in action in this chapter, but we'll have to wait and see. We got the full chapter here, so let's get into it. So we start off the chapter with, and I want to let you guys know, this is my first time looking at the chapter. It just released a couple minutes ago, so I'm looking at it at the same time you guys are watching it. So just let you guys know. But we start the chapter. We have Goku and Vegeta. They've just recovered, or they just, they've woken up. Remember, they've been, unconscious for a good, I believe, 3 days after their first battle with Moro. Alright, if the Namekians hadn't found them, Goku and Vegeta would have died. But we see Goku and Vegeta, they've waken up, and then the elder Namekian goes like, this can't be, he was our final hope. So if you guys remember, at the end of chapter 46, we saw that final hope Namekian, when like a bunch of strong Namekians fuse together, they make this super strong warrior, and they went to attack Moro. Moro legit, without looking, takes his hand and just, slices through his heart without even looking at him, which is so disrespectful on so many levels. And then we see the elder Namekian, he could tell that their last hope was defeated. And we seen Vegeta, he goes like, that fiend, he's grown even more powerful than we thought. And they could tell, since Goku and Vegeta have been out of action, Moro's been out absorbing energies, gathering the Dragon Balls. I don't think he has all of them yet. I don't remember how many he has currently. But we could tell right here that the Grand Namekian, or not the Grand Namekian, the other Namekian knows that the last Dragon Ball is right here, and Moro has no idea, or should have no idea, where to find this Dragon Ball. Alright, and basically now Goku tells the elder Namekian, can you tell the rest of the survivors, the Namekians that are left, tell them to get to safety. And then he goes like, indeed I will. Alright, and Goku was like, it would be smart to suppress our powers for now too. Remember, Goku and Vegeta, they still can't transform into a Super Saiyan right now. Not even normal Super Saiyan. So they can't really do much, but still, they're pretty strong in their base form. So Goku tells Vegeta, alright, go straight into or suppress your power level so he can't sense it. Alright. And you can see here's the dead Namekian that Moro just killed. You can see all the other Namekians that Moro just slaughtered. And now we see Raspberry. You see he's looking for that Dragon Ball everywhere. Let me put my brightness up a little bit. And then he goes like, it would have been easier if they spilled the beads, but none of them would talk. And then Moro's looking, and then Moro just points. He points at this little house right there, and he tells, oh, we actually have a name for him now, Cranberry. So we've been calling him Raspberry because if you guys played Xenoverse, there's a character that looks just like this guy. He's a Frieza soldier, and they call him Raspberry. But now we have an official name for him. His name is Cranberry. Alright, pretty funny. But he tells Cranberry to look in that house right there, and then he goes in there and he finds the Dragon Ball. Alright, and then Cranberry's like, wait, can you detect where the Dragon Balls are? And Moro doesn't give any real response. So I don't know if that's an ability maybe he gained from absorbing Goku and Vegeta's power. I'm not sure. Alright, but it's definitely, he could tell where the Dragon Ball are, because he's like, the next one is that way. So he definitely has some kind of technique that gives him the ability to locate Dragon Balls. Alright, then now we go back to Earth, and now we see Dende, who we don't see a lot of. Dende, Mr. Popo, and Dende could tell something's off with the Namekians. And we also see our boy Piccolo. Alright, and here we go. And notice here we have Popo say, "What is Kami?" Remember, Piccolo and Kami are fused together. But then it goes like, something terrible is happening on my home planet. So then they can tell something's happening on New Namekian, or New Namek, my bad. And Piccolo's like, you feel it too. Oh yes, a few days ago I stopped sensing Goku and Vegeta's energy here on Earth. Maybe they went to planet Namek. Something is definitely happening, and it's not good. So now we've seen that more of the characters in the Dragon Ball universe are finding out that something's happening on planet Namek. All right, we see Bulma is planning on going. Bulma's going with Hercule. They're going after to see what's happening with Goku, Vegeta, and Majin Buu. Now we can also tell that Piccolo and Dende, they can tell something's happening on their whole planet. And they can also tell that Goku, Vegeta, they haven't been on Earth for a while now. So they must have went there to see what's going on. Alright, now we fly back, we pan back over to planet Namek. It looks like one of the Namekians is fleeing over what appears to be a Dragon Ball. And we can tell Moro has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6? Yeah, yep, he has 6 Dragon Balls. Alright, so the only one that he doesn't have is the one that's with Goku and Vegeta right now. Alright. And then they're like, we're pretty picking up the pace. And then Moro's like, the final battle is near where we first landed. Let's go get it. So you see Goku and Vegeta, they're wearing different clothes now, and then Goku, the Namekian brings over Goku and Vegeta's armor. All right, your clothes look something similar to this. Yeah. So, and then Vegeta goes like, the symbol was unnecessary. You know, Goku and Vegeta, they rather not be part of the Galactic Patrol, but it's honestly whatever at this point. Just a little more, and Goku and Vegeta can feel their ki slowly coming back to them, very slowly. With a little more ki, I could use instant transportation and get us some sensu beads. All right, but then Vegeta notices, oh, you feel that, Kakarot? Yes, Moro's on the move, so they can tell Moro's coming after them to get that final Dragon Ball. And we also got to remember here, Moro doesn't know. Remember, within the Namekian Dragon Balls, they're not like the Earth's Dragon Balls. You have to be able to speak the native language of the Namekians to be able to talk to Purunga. So even if he does get 07, he doesn't know how to unlock their power. Alright. And Goku goes like, yes, Moro's flying right towards us. And Vegeta's like, that bastard. Is he somehow able to sense the Dragon Balls directly? Alright, Goku and Vegeta know they don't have any time to waste. They quickly get their gi on, and Goku's like, I gotta meet him head on, no choice. But the thing about it is, Goku and Vegeta have legit no ki. They can't even transform into a Super Saiyan at the moment. So how in the world are they're gonna be able to combat Moro at this point? Maybe they're just gonna try to stall for time and hope something happens. All right. And then the Namekian tries to stop them. You two just barely recover from nearly dying. But Vegeta goes like, old man, I need to know something. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Given that I slaughtered all those Namekian years ago, how do you feel about me? Oh gosh. Character development for Vegeta. I love this. Alright. You speak of the attack on Elder Toonzo, right? We do not forget these things so easily. So you hold a grudge then. Grudge and hatred can only bring about further conflict. The Namekian people are not so foolish as to indulge in such things. I see. We only wish to preserve peace on our whole world, nothing more. So they remember what Vegeta did all those years ago, alright? And yet, even though they remember what he did, they're willing to forgive him. Especially since all the Namekians want is peace for their world. Alright, they don't want to have enemies. They don't want to hold grudges against people. But they do remember everything that happened. The reason why they're helping Vegeta now is because they can see Vegeta's not the same man he was all those years ago. Alright, and now instead of attacking the Namekians, he's here protecting. And I actually love this right here. We see Goku standing on a mountain. This is actually pretty dope. Goku's standing here on like a small mountain. Vegeta joins him. Vegeta goes like, Kakarot, if you survive, make restoring this planet to how it was your top priority. Okay, but what other option is there? That said, it would take a miracle for either one of us to walk away from this alive. So I love this panel right here. All right, so we get to see a little bit into the relationship between Goku and Vegeta, and we can also see Vegeta, how much he's grown since the days of Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta's like, no matter what happens, if you survive this battle, make sure to restore Planet Namek to how it was before. All right, and then Vegeta's like, but it's pretty unlikely that they're gonna survive. Vegeta is a realist, all right. Goku and Vegeta know that they don't think they have much of a shot against Moro, especially when they can't transform. All right, but I absolutely love that. And then we see Moro flying in, and he can tell Goku and Vegeta are alive. All right, and he's like, were they hiding the whole time? Those Galactic Patrol cowards. And then Moro goes like, I will not suffer them to scamper about any longer. So Moro plans to kill them this time. Alright, this time they will perish at my hands. So now Vegeta and Goku can tell that Moro has noticed them, and you know, they go full power, which is they try to use as much energy as they can, but they can't transform into a Super Saiyan at the moment. Alright, look at that. See, just trying the power up strains him. And we see, I love this. You see Goku and Vegeta, they look at each other like, damn it, we can't transform. But hey, and that's what you gotta love about these two, man. No matter, even if they can't even use their full power, they can't go Super Saiyan, they're still gonna do whatever they can. And I love this. Look at them. They fly off the mountain. This is sick. They fly off the mountain and they charge full power at Moro and Cranberry. All right, coming right at them. Moro's smiling. He's like, yeah, come to me. Come face your death. And then look at this. We see a huge spaceship, and it's the Galactic Patrol. It's Mirrors, it's Jacko. They have finally arrived to Planet Namek. It took them long enough, but here's Mirrors, alright? And he fires up some kind of gun, and he fires it right at Moro's ship, and it looks like it's the ship that caused them to go down, alright? Agent Oracle, bring us up. So they bring the ship up, and it looks like they're going right after Moro. So Mirrors versus Moro. Moro fires some ki blast. Mirrors is able to dodge them. Ooh, Mirrors is getting the job done. So Mirrors is able to dodge Moro's attacks for the time being. He's flying straight up towards Moro. Alright. He goes all the way up. He uses some kind of device. And I don't know what. Some sonic device. I'm not sure. Goku and Vegeta also have no idea what it is. But we see whatever it is, it surrounds Moro. And Moro's like, what have you done? So it looks like it's like some kind of captured device. Maybe like, I don't know, like a net, something you use to catch animals. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, but what we do know is he's able to bring Moro all the way down to the ground. Moro's having trouble getting out. Alright, and yeah, so it is a capture device. Mirrors goes like, we developed this capture device just for pinning you down. You won't tear it apart that easily. So it's a unique capture device used specifically to get Moro out, to keep Moro, you know, captured. But you know, I'm surprised. Maybe Moro's gonna use some magic power to get out of it. Let's find out. All right, we see Goku and Vegeta. How good to see you both unharmed. Even though Mirrors has no idea what happened to Goku and Vegeta, the fact that they're barely alive is you know, a miracle on itself. Cranberry's like, oh my gosh, they've captured him. And then Goku's like, you're gonna take him back to prison like that? No, I'm afraid this isn't strong enough to hold him for long. It's just a temporary fix to keep him in place until we found a solution. Now, get him out here. Alright, and I believe this is when we finally see Majin Buu. Alright, yes, there he is. Majin Buu. We see Jacko, and then we see Beerus just fly, or not Beerus, my bad. We see Majin Buu just fly out the ship, lands straight onto the floor. And you know, at first, Vegeta's, the way, you know, Buu falls on the floor, and he falls right on top of Jacko. It makes you think that Buu is still sleeping. But yet, now we see Majin Buu get up, and he's okay. Alright? And the thing about it is, you're up, great. Now hurry up and seal off that baddie's magic power. So Vegeta asks, you mean that Buu has access to memories of the great Lord of Lords? So this is something new. So we see Majin Buu has been able to, he has the ability to access memories of people that he's absorbed. Remember, he absorbed the Great Lord of Lords millions of years ago. All right, so he's a part of Majin Buu now. All right, when you've been together for that long, you become unified in a way. So we see Majin Buu now has the ability to look at the Great Lord of Lords memories, and now it looks like he knows what he has to do to defeat Moro. All right. So Jacko was like, "Yep, that's our organization. Yep, our organization's got a licensed medium hypton. I can't pronounce that. So." All right, so Buu now has the ability to access those memories. He goes like, I remember. You're the bad guy I caught way back. And then Moro's like, could you really be the Great Lord of Lords? So now even Moro now recognizes Buu from all those years ago. All right, and now Buu's like, you killed so many of my friends. So Buu is very angry right now. And then even Moro's angry. He goes like, why you? And then Moro, just with out of rage and anger, he breaks out of the capture device, and you can tell Buu and Moro, they're having a pretty epic stare down, and it looks like we're about to get Buu versus Moro to go down. All right, and then Buu, and then Moro goes like, the Great Lord of Lords, I have not forgotten the debt I owe you. And then Buu goes like, and I didn't forget what you did. You don't get to pick on everyone anymore. Oh gosh. And then Buu gets angry. All right, he just unleashes and he goes no more. So here we go, Buu versus Moro. Let's get it. So Buu flies straight at Moro. Moro, he uses his hand and he tries to bring out part of Namek's the ground, but then we see, and this is stuff that we saw from the leaks, we see Buu flying at Moro. It has no effect on him. Goku says Buu dove right through the fire and flames. They didn't phase him, and he gets a clean hit on Moro. All right, Moro's shocked. He then uses almost the same move he used on the Namekians. He puts his hand right through Buu's body, thinking that's gonna easily kill him. But we all know Buu can easily regenerate. All right, then Buu starts firing mouth key blast at Moro, a bunch at a time, and Moro's shocked. And then Mira says, how shocking, I never considered that Buu would possess such strength. And then Jaku notices, I'm glad I didn't make him mad. Alright, and then we see Moro goes for the same move he used on Goku and Vegeta when he takes the energy from Planet Namek and he forms it into a giant key blast in a way. Alright, and then he fires it straight at Buu, and then we see Buu just kick it out the air like nothing. A move that took down Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Absolutely wild. Alright, and now we see the key blast as it flies straight up in the air. We see Buu hit Moro, smacks him straight down into the ground, and we can tell Buu is right now, he has the upper hand on Moro. Alright, and also Vegeta says Buu, Vegeta says Buu's energy levels aren't dropping. Moro's energy absorption must not work on him. Wow, you're right, Buu can do it. So Moro's energy absorption, it worked on Goku and Vegeta. He was able to slowly take away Goku and Vegeta's Super Saiyan powers. The fight went on. Somehow it doesn't work on Buu. So Buu must be using something from the Lord of Lords memory bank. He must know somehow to counter against Moro's energy absorption technique. All right, and so Buu's not losing any energy. He's still at full power, and it's giving him the upper hand against Moro. Then Moro asks, how did you come by such abilities? And Majin Buu goes, and that's how the chapter ends. Alright, chapter ends just like that, and the next chapter will be May 20th or May 19th. Alright, so pretty good chapter, really good chapter. I love what they're doing here, because this is something they should have done in Dragon Ball Super. It's not all about Goku and Vegeta. Alright, I love Goku and Vegeta, they're the badasses, they're the stars of the show, but it's not all about them. Incorporating characters like Piccolo, like Dende, like Mears, like Jackal, like Majin Buu, it makes the series more fun to watch, because it lets other characters get story and character development. I love what they did with Buu here, and right now he has the upper hand on Moro. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens in the next chapter. I know based on a leak that they said the next chapter is gonna be, the title for the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 48 is gonna be Majin Buu versus Moro. The winner is. So we're gonna see that fight next chapter. Definitely. I don't know. I have no idea where this is gonna go, and I love it. All right, because it keeps us on the edge of our seats. All right. But other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. Very good chapter. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys did as well. Other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. I'll make sure to update you guys if there's any new Dragon Ball Super manga news. Remember, we could be getting the announcement of the Dragon Ball Super anime returning any day now, so make sure you guys are subscribed and you have notifications enabled, because when that news drops, it's probably going to drop sometime in the next couple weeks, hopefully. So make sure you guys are subscribed, because I will be dropping that video whenever the news comes out. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Have a great day, guys. Peace.